Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel, and I have been away from YouTube for quite some time. I'm really behind, as you can tell, because I have the Hawaiian candles out, which people have been reviewing for weeks now. That's just how behind I am. And usually, like, when I mention that I've been away for a while, I've been like, hey, I've been busy at work, or, you know, just been a lot of stuff going on, and I just get around to it when I can. But this time, I've deliberately stayed away. I only did my insider video recently because I was really behind on that, and part of that program is for people that review it, so I really felt like I needed to knock that one out. But I didn't really address anything in that video, but I wanted to in this one. I know this is probably going to be a little bit longer because it's a lot of stuff packed into it, but I wanted to talk about my little YouTube adventure so far. I started YouTube for fun. I've always done it for fun. I've always liked keeping in touch with people that either like the same things that I do, or that people that can't really have access to it as easily as a lot of people, like a lot of us that live in America, where these, you know, Yankee Candle, Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret are in America, and other people have always wanted to know what it's like and what it smells like. It's just crazy expensive to them. And it's a way to talk about newer products and kind of help give people like that a little review as to, like, well, hey, you know, it sucks it's more expensive, but if I really recommend this, then maybe it'd be worth them paying the money for. Like, there's a lot more layers to YouTube than you would imagine someone just talking about candles and body sprays and stuff. And I've always had so much fun with it until the beginning of this year. I did my giveaway for Valentine's Day. You know, I worked my tail off during Christmas. I mean, I worked really hard. I never saw my husband. I was so exhausted on Christmas Day, I don't even remember it. I was wore slap out. And so, of course, I had pretty nice paychecks because of it. And when I wanted to do the Valentine's giveaway, I was able to get that stuff kind of early. It was the sweet shop stuff. I was very excited about it and was really looking forward to that giveaway. And I've done probably, what, 4 or 5 giveaways or something like that. I mean, I know I did 3 the Christmas before that are 3 different winners, and I mean, I've done several of these. It really wasn't the first time I've done one, but apparently I've been very naive about a lot of things. And so yeah, I chose my winner, and I did the normal routine that most people do, as far as you do your video showing what it is, the guidelines, and then you follow it up with your winner, which most people hate that video anyway. And now I've learned my lesson with that, because what happened is I chose my winner, I announced her channel name out there, and somebody somehow cloned this account, and I didn't know this would even be possible, because, you know, you can't have the same channel name as somebody, but it was a different channel that responded with an address that was in a different part of the country from what I first sent her a message saying, hey, in case you missed the video, you're my winner, can I have your address, and let me know if you're under 18, all that fun stuff. Got the address for one part of the country, and then not even within an hour or so later, it followed up with another one, same channel name, that said, actually, I'm going to be out of town, and can you send it to this place, because I'm actually going to be there this week. So I was like, well, okay. I mean, it was a little fishy. I was a little like, well, okay, you know, but it was the same channel, verbatim, every letter, every number was the same. No red flags off the top of my head to be caught. And both persons didn't have a profile picture either, so that didn't really raise like a red flag either. So I sent it to this other address and never heard anything back. So I sent a message, never heard anything back. Sent one last one, like in mid-March, I think it was, as kind of a ditch effort of like, hey, you know, just wanted to make sure if you ever got the package at this other place you were supposed to be at. And she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I never heard back from you after I sent you my original one, which was in the other original, supposed to be part of the country. And I felt terrible, because then I realized what must have happened. And I went back and started clicking. You know, of course, when you get a message or an email from a message from YouTube, you can still go to that person's channel and stuff like that. I clicked it, and it said this channel has been shut down and no longer exists. And hers still did. So I realized that something went terribly wrong, and I take full responsibility for that. And I've done everything I could to make it up to her. I begged her to please, like, you know, let me make it up to her. I didn't have that original address anymore. I don't know if it somehow got deleted when I did I usually have a folder on my email for YouTube stuff alone, and I usually shift stuff to that folder so I can keep tabs of stuff. And maybe I accidentally deleted it when I meant to move it into that folder. I don't really know what happened, but luck of the draw, I lost that email that had the original one. Now, I still had the other ones from the Pretender, so I still have their address, their name, and everything that I sent it to, and I went back and forth. My friends really, really helped pull me through it because I was so angry. I thought, I could just splash this information everywhere. I mean, social media across the board. I could send them something dirty and just horrible and pay back. And, my friends really reminded me that that's not going to make me feel better. They're absolutely right. That I don't need to let that get the best of me. I've definitely learned from it, and she wouldn't really let me make it up to her. I told her I'd leave her alone about it after my last message. And I said, hey, if I still had your address, you'd be getting stuff whether you like it or not. And she said, no, I'm really okay. I appreciate it. So I feel terrible about it. And I had already bought stuff for like the next giveaway. I was going to change things up a little bit too, and lost all inspiration for YouTube this last month and a half because I've been so angry and just like, ever since that happened, I've just had zero motivation. I finally just now feel like getting back around. I did my insider video because I needed to knock that one out, and I've just been kind of MIA because I've just frankly not cared. And so I've definitely learned from that. I still have that stuff I bought for the giveaway. I'll probably see about doing it sometime soon, but I'm definitely never ever doing a follow-up video with a winner announcement ever again, especially telling everyone who it is. I never thought about this before, I guess because that's kind of the norm. Everybody tends to do it that way, and I never really realized the repercussions that could come from that. So from now on, and I'll talk about this when those videos get here, but I'm not going to be doing a follow-up video anymore. I guess when I do my video showing what there is and what the guidelines are, I'll just give it an end date. Like, let's say May 1st is when it's ending. Check your inbox because it could be you. And that's going to be how it's going to be done from now on. That way, nobody knows the channel, and I can only communicate with that person. And if I never hear back from them within the few days or the time that I'm comfortable, I will move on to the next person. So that's kind of what I'm going to start doing. So sorry I've already like 8 minutes into this video just griping about that, but it really took a toll on me because I worked hard during Christmas, and I was proud and I was excited to share this kind of stuff with people. And at the time, she told me it made her day, that she couldn't believe I picked her, and it made it worth it. And then all this happened, and someone who clearly does not deserve it got it anyway. So, I could wish all the bad juju in the world on them, but I'm going to be better than that and just learn from this and never do it again. And I really hope she'll let me make it up to her one day, but that's all I can say for her anymore. I've told her to ever send me her address, and I will make it up to her. So yeah, that's why I've been away. And yeah, so I know this video started out very dark, and it's very late. So I have all these Hawaii candles here. They have been out. People have been reviewing them for weeks, but I just figured I would just do like a very collaborative video. And it's more or less the Victoria's Secret stuff that I was going to talk about anyway, but I'll just kind of show the Hawaiian candles and such. In case you've lived under a rock, I'm not going to do the notes and everything for those because they have been out a while. They're in stores now. They're on sale right now. But yeah, so the Hawaiian ones, I've got the Mango Dragon Fruit, Hawaiian Hibiscus, Red Guava Lava, Island Waters, Rainforest Sugarcane, Lanikai Coconut, Pineapple Palm Grass, and Black Sands. So those are my Hawaiian ones. I have a lonely little French Lavender Provence candle here. Being part of the Insider program, there was a day that they sent us a coupon that was just a free French Lavender candle with any purchase. So you could literally go buy a 50-cent pocket back holder and get it for free, but I actually did spend like $11. Two little random items. I got the Hula Girl for $5 because she was super stinking cute. I thought she'd be awesome to put like on a beach bag. And, just this time of year, getting into the warmer months, it's been ridiculous here in the South between the snow and ice storms and now flooding. Like, I just want to think of something happy, and she kind of makes me happy. So I grabbed that, and I did grab the little travel spray of the lavender, French lavender and honey spray. That way I could round out my trio. They sent me the large lotion in the Insider program. So I grabbed the spray that I bought, but then I had 2 free travel items, so I got the shower gel. That way that completes that. And I know it's random, but a Sea Island cotton lotion, because it's the one piece I've kind of needed from that collection to make it a trio. And then I did grab this, though. You could get it for $15 if you spent $20, and I just grabbed it with my sister when she was shopping one day, and I just gave her the $15. But it's the mini candles of all of the French Provence collections. So there's 6 of those, and it came with a cute little coupon. You know, it's 3 wick candles for $11, which I'll probably never use that anyway, because, of course, the sale price is 2 for $22 is $11, plus you could do your surveys and such on top of that. So then I'll just kind of zip right through the Victoria's Secret stuff. I have the huge umbrella. It was free if you spent $75. It doesn't seem to be picking up as beautiful on camera, it looks like, because it's such a very hot, like coral color. And it's so beautiful. It looks like it's picking up kind of more of a peach, though, but I love this umbrella. It's so cute. I mean, it was free. I was going to spend that anyway. I think it just says Love VS on it, and they crack me up with their price tags, because they technically would want like $68 for it, which is kind of ridiculous. Of course, nobody would ever actually pay that, but it was free, so hey, what can you do? And so the associate ringing me up was so cool. She let me do 2 surveys at once, which is really good when you have stuff where it's 5 for $30 and 5 underwear for $26 and stuff like that, and you have to kind of break it up into 2 $50 transactions. But that allowed me to still get kind of whatever I wanted as long as I reached my $100, which I was pretty much very close to anyway. So, yeah, I grabbed the 5 for $30. Usually I do wait for them to be 6 for $35 and you get a free one. But these were their 3 new. They still consider them spring, but of course it's like a very summer, early summer type scents. We have Endless Sunset, Island Rush, and Tropical Nights. Tropical Nights was my absolute favorite, so I did buy a trio of that. So I have the spray, a buffering body wash, and the souffle, which their souffles are awesome. Love those. So the notes in those, Endless Sunset is Hawaiian Orchid and Currant. Island Rush is pomelo and coconut water. And Tropical Nights is fresh berries and hyacinth. And on the side of those, the little pink spray there is Ready to Party. I grabbed that one because I was literally $5 away. I had like $95 worth, and it's $8, so I just grabbed it to push me just over that mark to take off my $20. And then the Bombshell Forever, I had one of those $10, this was actually done on a different day altogether, the $10 secret reward thing that they give you. Mine's always $10. I'm never that person who's like lucky and gets a really good one, at least 50 or something. So I always go in there, I grab one of those, and that's what I get all those travel ones for free all the time, is I just kind of get those every time. So I've pretty much got one of every collection at this point. So then I do have a Bombshells in Bloom. That one smells awesome. The sprays are 2 for $40 right now, but I just wanted that one. That was the only one that really called to me, and that's actually, it put me at a perfect marker to get close to 100. But the notes in it is pink freesia, red apple, and water lily. You think in Bloom, you think all those florals, it's going to smell very like old woman-y floral, and it's not. It's actually very candy-like, which is very popular right now. It's been very popular this year for spring, and I mean, everybody seems to go crazy over it. Any kind of like candy type smell. And I know that sounds weird. You try to think, what does candy smell like? What kind are you talking about? But just that very sweet, bubblegummy, sugary type scent you think of when you think of like a teenager. And to me, anybody could wear it because it's it's definitely a daytime one. It's not something I'd wear like on a very like low-key date night, but it's definitely very fun to wear to work, to wear to the park, anything fun you're going to do outside, or anything like that. I think it'd be great. And then one thing I really, really was after, they came out with the Sexy Escape collection, and the regular full-size ones are humongous. They are like twice the size because they're shaped about the same as the pink sprays, is about twice that. They are huge. They're also in that 2 for $40 sale, but I got this gift set because it's $42 for the gift set, and I get one of each. And the sprays are still a good size that are still going to take a while to go through. I could not imagine having the huge ones. And I've noticed that one fragrance is actually different from the large ones, because I went back online because I was writing down the notes because it doesn't have it anywhere on the gift set, and there's one called Breeze that's in the large ones that's not in this, but there's one in this one called Paradise. And it's this, like, third one. I've got my pen. This one here, the kind of orange one. That one, I don't know a single note on it. I don't even know what it smells like because I didn't realize it was different and I haven't taken them out. So I don't have the notes for that one. But the one next to it is Island, and then Sunset. Ooh, I'm all over the place. I'm looking at myself. Sunset, and then Ocean is the kind of blue one. So Island, the notes are starfruit, jasmine petals, and white amber. Sunset is exotic passion fruit and pink tiara flower and coconut water. And Ocean is pink currant, fresh peach, and island peony. So they are awesome. I recommend those for like the nighttime wear, especially like kind of the, long evening, very sophisticated night out dinner. Just something very, I don't know. I love those. I mean, I love any collection Victoria's Secret has. But these are very perfect, very appropriate for this time of year. Just very summery. I mean, definitely ones you want to wear in the warm weather. Smells awesome. And even though Victoria's Secret tends to put in these crazy, hard to pronounce ingredients, to me they're the best ones because I feel like I never smell the same fragrance twice. The only time you smell the same fragrance twice is when they keep on with their love spell and pure seduction, little, what do you want to call it, infusions they keep doing where they keep tweaking them a little bit, and I don't really dig those because they're so old and popular that I just think of when I was in middle school and I used to wear them all the time. So they're not as appealing to me as they once were, but, I do love the Bombshell collection. The Sexy Escape collection is awesome. Their fantasy line, I'm always impressed with anything they come out with, and I dart to it before I do Bath & Body Works because they just have this more of a mature, womanly, but they do have some that are youthful. Just something for everybody, I feel like. I feel like with Bath & Body Works, they keep recycling stuff, or they keep sticking to this one little theme, like the Paris ones, and only one tends to stick out and the other ones are kind of bland. Whereas I feel like with Victoria's, I'm never really having a bland one. They're always good to me. So that's just my personal opinion. But that's why I tend to flock and have so many Victoria's Secret fragrances. And I've never really gone back and done the trios for those because there's just so many. And they do come out all the time, which is the one drawback, is you never really can get back around to getting trios and stuff because by the time you go back, they're already onto the next thing. So that's the drawback for Victoria's, is they do come out too quick too often. Unlike Bath & Body Works where they might space it out per season. And I see my curtains moving because my cat's back there. But anyways, I know this video is running on and on, so I will let you guys go. But thanks for stopping by, and I will hopefully get more inspiration to start coming back around. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys later. Bye.